Soldiers, salute! Get in line for the imperial army, for the land of holy nation of Israel, devoted unto the one and only true God, Israel. Prepare the way for the Lord and our King. What are you doing? You don't know who I am? Get up! Soldier, how do you do such a thing, such as a commander such as I? You soldier, you get up! How dare you do such a thing and living in this holy nation? You do not know me? What is this blasphemy? Maximus? Julius Caesar? I feel like a hug. I raise this very spirit that my Lord and King have granted unto me, and with one strike I have taken down 800 men. You still do not know me? The chief of the 3 men. You still don't know me. One of David's mighty men. I am the commander of the army of the nation, the holy Israel. The general of the northern region of Judah. The loyal servant of the mighty King David. The warrior of Yahweh. Joseph Bathsheba, the Tenkamanite, also known as Adai the Lesnite. My fellow brothers of the sword, my mighty comrade, Eleazar the son of Dodite, of the Ahohite, and Shammah the son of Agi, the Herorite. People speak of our great stories of the one-man stand against the Philistines and putting our lives at the risk for the defense of the promised land. We warriors of Yahweh never give in nor give up. We never surrender according to the law of Torah in defense of the Israelite faith. It was indeed, O Lord, that brought great victories. It is indeed Him alone that we show our allegiance to, for He is the one who indeed brought all the victories. I remember one of the times we were confined in the cave of Adullam, where the band of Philistines were taunting us, wanting to get out from our stronghold. We were hopeless. They were stationed in the hometown of David in Bethlehem. And our King David was thirsty. We could just see in his thirst of his wanting in his face, and one of the men said, there is a cistern in the hometown of Bethlehem. You can get it. It was about 12 miles away. We looked at each other, the men, and we decided to go for a king. We broke through the line of Philistines, and we went and drew the water from the cistern. We came back and brought back for our King and our Lord. But above all, people speak of our glorious stories of victory against the Philistines, and how we have brought triumphant victories because of our army. The true mighty warriors, really not the 3 of us, but it is our King David. I remember as a little lad hearing the stories and the cheering voices in the city. Saul slayed 1,000 and David the 10,000. What made him the man after God's own heart? It was because of his wisdom? Was it because of his strength? Because he was courageous? I guess, wouldn't that make me then the king of Israel? Well, I would dare not ever take my king's place of who I love and adore and will show my allegiance to. Let me tell you this morning why King David was going after the man of God's own heart. Who he was, who he is today, and what makes him who he is. It was after the 2 victorious victory over the Philistines. This would cause the Philistines to want to take back the Ark of the Covenant. See, so King David took the mighty men, 30,000 men of the elite forces. These were not just like goldsmiths, farmers, or these were not just merchants. These were the best of the best. This was the time that we were going to mark the history of Israel. Why? Because we were going to take back the Ark of the Covenant that was taken by the Philistines. Maybe some of you don't know, but since your childhood, Ark of the Covenant was taken in this northwest region of the small village that was located. So what King David commanded us to do was to assemble our men at the Bow of Judah, which literally means the Lord of Judah, and then go from there and to take back. Some of you are blanking out with me with the Ark of the Covenant. The Ark of the Covenant is the glorious reputation of the gracious presence of Lord Almighty. Literally means the Ark of the Covenant, Lord Almighty, who is enthroned between the cherubims. So when we took the Ark, it was a great time of us, the army. We came together as King David commanded to the people, which Uzzah and Ahio, saying, put the Ark of the Covenant on the new cart, as in the respect and reverence for who God is. Uzzah and Ahio was from the son of Kohath, which is also from the Levitical line of the Levites. So we took it together, we put it together. Later did we find out that will cause a great tragedy to a people. We accompanied them with great celebration, with harps and lyres and tambourines and cymbals. We clash our shields and we raise our spears and sword and we would sing, Yoita gore gorkeme, Yoite rume gorkama, Yoita gore gorkeme, Yoime durikama. It was a great time. The Ahio, the son of Abinadab, led the procession. And then from the back, his brother Uzzah was leading. We came to the threshing floor of this hill. And then I heard suddenly something dropped. The procession stopped. The singing stopped. The songs, everything stopped. People turned back and looked towards the cart. Something has went wrong. So what I did, I pushed through the soldiers. I pushed through and pushed through and pushed through. And there we see Uzzah struck down dead. I asked one of the soldiers, what has happened? How dare somebody was striking? No, Commander General, it's not like that. What Uzzah did was he reached out as we were coming and the ox colt tilted and Uzzah touching, he struck down dead. I asked for further information. Later on, I found out that carrying the Ark of the Covenant by a cart was a direct violation to who God is. According to the Torah, we needed a prescribed people of the land from the line of lineage of Levites, which King David did right, but we were supposed to carry with a pole. So Uzzah touching the Ark, it seems shocking, but let me tell you all, shame on us Israel, that we forgot the holiness and the fear and the wrath of God, that how dare we touch such a thing. The result was the death of Uzzah. King David then came and laid his hand upon my shoulder, and King David was furious. He was angry, but his anger was not directed towards us, or it seemed like he was angry against him, that his carelessness resulted in the death of Uzzah, the son of Abinadab. He seemed confused at the same time on his face. King David was questioning whether or not, how can the Ark of the Covenant come to us? How can I report to their family and their loved ones of Uzzah's death because of my careless decision of carrying the Ark? King David then commanded us to say, men, take the Ark of the Covenant to Obinadab, the Gittite, of the household of Levites. So we did so, and we took it there and kept it. Days became weeks. Weeks became months. And then 3 months went by. Then we heard a report from one of the men that there was a report that at the household of Abinadab, there was a tremendous blessing upon them with their crops in the household because the Ark of the Covenant was there in the place. King David then was so confident that he knew that the Ark could come back to where it belonged, to the city of Jerusalem, and that it would, in the same way, bless Abinadab, would bless the kingdom of Israel. This time, King David followed the Torah and the law, and we brought it back safely accordingly to the law that was prescribed. It was a great time. People were celebrating as we walked through the gates of Jerusalem. Children running around, and people, old soldiers marching, singing. It was a great time. But all that seemed to me now as a background. The foreground, that's something that so stuck to me, was this. King David. King David was leaping and dancing before the Lord as they brought back the Ark of the Covenant to Jerusalem. He was filled with joy, bursting out of joy with rejoicing and gladness. It was amazing. He humbled himself because he knew what this meant. This was a great time of celebration. The people knew what this meant. But there was one thing that seemed like was missing. And I look in the distance, in that alley, and I see this window open. It was the daughter of Saul, Michal, the wife of David. She was looking from a distance. It seemed odd because there were women, maid servants, and children, and old everybody to see the return of the covenant. Why was Michal in a distance looking? After that, David went and he made a tent, just a temporary one, to put the Ark of the Covenant, that the place to reside in. And then eventually, David broke bread and blessed the people, blessed one another. It was a great time. After we were done with the procession, the blessing of the people, we returned back to the home. As usual, I stood in front of the gates, in front of the door, as a bodyguard, make sure that nobody would enter in. Then Michal, the daughter of Saul, walked out of the door, came to David, King David, and said, "How glorious is our king! You disrobe yourself in front of the maid servants? You didn't do that for the seal of God. You did it to tempt those prostitutes on the street. You disgusted me." And I was just standing in front of that door. I began to weep. So my King David, the man after God's own heart, would never do such a thing. King David was dancing and rejoicing, which is back in the days of the religious days and the priests, with physical body and praise and worship our God and dancing. That's the way we worship. But Michal saw from a distance, judged him, but David was still in much rejoicing because he knew what this meant in returning of the Ark of the Covenant. See, brethren, the heart of the problem is the problem of the heart. The heart of the problem is indeed the problem of the heart. God doesn't really care so much how you look. God doesn't really care where you're from. Indeed, sometimes He doesn't really bring what you bring sometimes. What God really wants is your heart. God wants your and our heart and all of our hearts. He longs for a genuine heart. He longs for a sincere heart. He longs for a real heart. The Lord was pleased in David. The real hero today is King David. You may have been expecting a story of slaying of 1,000 armies of Philistines, or taking down the giants, or even how he reigned over the whole kingdom by one man. All that is good too. For you would that time when King David was weeping and dancing before the Lord through the cities of Jerusalem. I cannot forget the bursting joy and gladness that overflowed as a fountain. Sometimes I wonder where my heart is for God Yahweh. As he was accused by others, judged and put down, disgusted and mistreated, yet he was in much joy, rejoicing in celebration as he danced through the city of Jerusalem, unashamed as king, as his heart was sensitive unto the King of Kings. Yes, the king's heart is indeed even in the heart's hand of God, and he knows it very well.